Welcome back, y'all, to the Texas Boys. We are sitting down once again and doing a little podcast here. We're going to be just chatting up about what's been happening in the homestead and things like that.
Yeah, the goings-ons of the homestead. And we're going to be talking about homeschool updates, land updates, making progress towards goals for the new year, all that kind of stuff. So it's just going to be a this and that casual type conversation. So we're so glad that you joined us today. And before we jump into it, we have to do a shameless commercial for our farm shop because that is what pays the bills around here.
That is very true.
To keep the podcast going, this new endeavor, and to keep everything going.
Yep.
So go ahead. You want to take it away with what you got over there?
We got coffee and we got locally grown honey. We try our hardest with all of our products to give y'all, the buyers out there, the consumers out there, some of the most high quality stuff available in the market and for a relatively reasonable price. So we got organic honey, and then we got so many different types of coffees and teas and things like that.
Yeah, you got CBD coffee.
CBD coffee.
And that's locally grown CBD, all organic. You can check it out on the website, as well as we have the Lion's Mane mushroom coffee, and people are loving that as well. That's a little more pricier, but if you're looking for something special just for once in a while or a gift or just kind of a novelty item for when you have company over, be like, hey, you want some CBD coffee or some Lion's Mane? Yeah. It's really cool. So,
and it doesn't have any of the scary stuff in it. So
no, it's very good. Very good for you. And so go check out those things. We also have candles and wax melts over there. And they're all made here on the farm, and everything else is sourced local here. And ethically sourced and all that kind of stuff. So the thing that I wanted to talk about real quick was my Simple Homemaker Planner. It's just a great way to brain dump all of your ideas every day as a mom, as a manager of your home. You can manage your farm, your homeschool, your laundry, your clothing inventory. There's lots of inventory lists on pretty much everything you can imagine. Garden planning for all of the different growing seasons, as well as pantry plans and just master lists for everything, as well as emergency preparedness lists in the back, to-go bags, backpacks for little children, adults. It has everything that you can imagine in a planner. So you can go check that out at TheTexasBoys.com, our farm shop. And there you can just print it off as a PDF and then put it in a real pretty binder with some rings and make it your own. Or you can buy it on Amazon if you want the hard copy. Yeah. So I drank my green juice this morning. So, speaking of the new year, we have been getting up early. Yeah. Speaking about goals and exercising, I've been getting up extremely early. My day starts at 4 o'clock now, and I just spend an hour in the bathroom listening to my Bible app, and then jump on the treadmill and get about 2 miles in every morning, which brings me to about 6 o'clock when the big boys come in. They're young men, I should say, come in, and we have coffee together, and then we have our family Bible time together, which has been great. Yeah. So much fun.
Absolutely.
I really feel like it's turned in, like, from a quick morning Bible study to, like, a discipleship.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's been really fun to just talk through all of the different things and how they apply to real life, and then sharing past experiences with the kids and all of that. So that's just for our older boys, and the little kids are just kind of free to play and do whatever. If they're awake at that time in the morning, they're just free to do whatever. So that's been amazing. Which leads us on to, because things have been more organized and our day has been more block scheduled. I feel like we've been a lot more productive this year already, even though it's only February. But you have had time to organize your thoughts around your new land.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, we've been working very hard over there on the new property now. And we went ahead and rented a mini excavator. And we've been doing quite a bit of work over there, putting in some good long days over there. Lots of grading, lots of brush clearing, all types of different stuff. So that's been really neat. Lately, it's been so rainy we can't grade too much for where I want my house to be because it's just total swamp. And you'll do more destruction than you do any good or, anything like that. So we're going to have to wait for the water to finally go away. It just keeps on raining. It's still raining. It's probably rained at least over a foot now, because it's been raining for like a week straight, like at least 7 days.
But the rain has not stopped you. You were out this
No,
morning for
absolutely
a couple
not.
hours.
Yeah.
And
It's
got
still
a lot
off and
done.
on, but yeah.
And then right now, James is out there.
Yeah.
So they kind of tag team it.
Yeah.
It's like
it makes it easier.
it does make it a lot easier. So they're able to put in 40 hours a week on the excavator, according to the rental company. So that does limit them.
That's always the thing. Like, I think that's pretty much with any rental company. And if you're new to renting equipment, or if you're thinking about renting equipment, always ask them, what is the hour
limit?
What is the hour limit for your rental? Because they might be like 24-hour rental, a 1-day rental. And you're like, oh, great, a 1-day rental. I can pick it up at 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning and then get it home and run it until 9 or 10 o'clock at night. Oh, no. You can't do that.
Yes.
So
you get overcharged.
You'll get overcharged. You'll get charged like you're going to run it for like 2 days or something stupid.
Yeah,
you always got to ask. That's what I asked. I'm like, since we're going to have it for quite a while, I'm like, how many hours a week can I run this on? So then I'm just trying to keep all of my numbers and stuff like that. And then if we only did like 7 hours one day, remember we got that extra hour from yesterday to put it in.
Right.
Just remembering all that type of stuff.
So what are your... I'm sorry, we didn't introduce our special guest that we have here on the podcast today.
Nugget.
For those that are watching on YouTube, you have the pleasure of seeing Nugget, our little 6-pound Maltipoo. 6-pound Maltipoo. She is the quietest dog that we have ever owned. She's extremely quiet.
Very
she
quiet.
Prefers not to make a noise.
No.
Like she's really funny. She like finds other ways to communicate with you rather than to bark.
Looking and staring and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Scratching.
Sniffing at you. Yeah. Pawing you.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so funny. She doesn't, but once in a while she'll let out a bark.
She'll let out a little boof
and then
or
you're
whatever.
Like, what is she barking at?
Exactly.
So anyway,
it's funny.
This is Nugget. For those of you who
Poor
have never
Nugget.
met her, she is 2 years old.
Yeah.
And she's our little only house pet.
Yep. And she don't shed.
And she does not shed. She is great. So if you're looking for a nice, quiet, small dog, Maltipoo.
The Maltipoo.
Yeah.
That's the way to go.
Yeah. So anyway, so what are your 3 big goals with the excavator? Because you have it for a month.
Yeah.
So what are your 3 main things that you are trying to accomplish over there?
3 main things is putting in the road.
Okay.
Solid road has to get put through the middle of the property. Well, it's more than 3, but anyway, the next, there's the entrance of the property will have to get finished. There's quite a dip from the highway, from the main road to our property, and that entranceway has to be kind of fixed, because there's a ditch that kind of runs on the side, which most Texas roads have for just water drainage ditch. And we got to put some culverts in there, about 40 foot of culvert, then fill it up. And so then we'll move on after we do that. Then we'll grade my house site. It's kind of a beautiful thing since it is raining. we can kind of see where the water flows and things like that.
Absolutely, that's important.
So you're not like building your house, and since a lot of the stuff around here is on pier and beam, that's just how we do it.
Yes.
The thing could wash away if it's built in the wrong spot.
You don't want that.
Yeah, absolutely not. Yeah. Also, we're going to be probably starting to just doing a lot of clearing and things like that. And then if there is still some time, maybe just digging a little retaining pond area and cleaning up. There's like where a couple streams flow into one area, and then just having that big enough so it won't mess up any flood or anything like that. Yeah, exactly.
That's awesome to have some water catchment over there too. That's really exciting. So it's like transforming this raw land into
absolutely
a usable space.
Yep.
So that's really cool.
Yeah.
And I was going to say that this morning you were very gracious to your mother because I asked you if you could work on a different area that is on our homestead with the excavator, and you got after it.
Yeah.
Like I actually, you probably don't know this,
no,
but I had a little camp chair and I propped it up right by my bedroom window, and I had my coffee this morning, my first cup of coffee, and I watched the whole time. I was watching everything that you were doing out there. So there was this gigantic log pile
that I've been collecting logs for a couple years, so it kind of got out of control.
And it's for the
sawmill.
The sawmill.
But now since I went through it, a lot of it is getting a little punky on the outside, so just a little bit, not too much. So I think I'm just gonna probably do a lot of it, just cut it up as firewood too. Yeah, I got lots of other fresh wood, and this is just really old stuff that the county gave me. And I think it's a lot of oak, which is incredible, and it's been seasoning there for years and years and years. So anyway, gonna cut that up, but anyway, I moved it. There's an area in the backyard, and we're just getting it all cleaned up because we want it to be a riding arena, which is going to be really cool. And we'll be able to till it all up and ride our horses around in there, train our horses, things like that. What's left to do in the area is remove two main trees, 2 oak trees that I saved, but they're just...
I kept cheering for you at the window this morning. I was like, get it. Go after the tree.
The tree.
But I'm like, no, he's doing it in order. I kept telling myself, like, I just wanted you to knock down those trees. And then I was
the one tree's really big.
The one's probably too big
way too big.
Knock down. Yeah. I was like,
the small one, though.
Yeah. I was like, is he going to? And then you didn't. And I'm like, oh, he's got these giant logs. There were some huge logs.
Yeah, huge. I was very impressed that it just picked them up.
That was really impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Buddy was out there being your gate man.
Yeah, exactly.
Opening and closing the big cattle gate so he could get back and forth to put the logs. So now all of the log pile
is with the rest of the log piles.
Yes,
yeah,
so
exactly.
it's all consolidated now.
Which is nice,
Which is really nice. Yeah. So when they dropped off a lot of those logs, we didn't have, like, the benefit of being like, I would like these. Like, it was just like, we're here, we got the logs, we're dropping them off. That's it. Yeah. So that's really cool. So do you think any of them are usable still for, like, building stuff, or
no, not really.
Just firewood?
But I got plenty enough logs for building material and stuff like that. Yeah.
Hey, I'm excited about firewood.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Firewood's great, and we do have to restock. I think we're gonna get through this winter.
Oh, easily.
Very easily.
Yeah. I have several cords of firewood back there, not split though. It just needs to be chainsawed up into pieces. That's the beauty of having a sawmill, is that you get so much different varieties of already cut up wood in 3, 4, 5, 6-inch chunks. It all depends. And then you can split them up real easy by hand or with the splitter. Yeah. And it makes life so much easier because you're killing 2 birds with 1 stone. You're cutting up a log and then you're making firewood at the same time.
Absolutely.
Which is amazing.
Yes. The sawmill is just a total game changer for the homestead.
Yeah.
I mean, being able to make your own lumber and
Yeah.
and firewood and for everything, it's just like
Yeah.
amazing.
It was a good investment. The crazy thing, with how society is and inflation and everything, the sawmill already went up $1,000 in value. So if I would go out to buy it, I would spend an extra $1,000
Right.
than I did 2 years ago.
Yeah. Plus,
And
it's a blessing to the community to
absolutely.
be able to have that
Yep.
service, and it's a little side hustle business
Yeah.
too. I mean, it's a great side hustle, and you really enjoy it.
Yeah,
So that's
exactly.
really cool. So if you're in the East Texas area and you need any logs
Milled up.
milled, give us a holler.
Yeah.
Shoot us an email. And,
CountryTexasBoys@gmail.com.
that's right. And we can get you a price on that.
Yeah. Or maybe just a barter. If you got something cool to barter with, I'll do that too.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So the second thing, I guess,
Yeah.
update-wise, progress-wise, I wanted to just real quick talk about homeschool.
Okay.
Because there's so many of you that reach out to us all the time about homeschool, and I know there's so many of you who are making the decision, have made the decision recently to pull your children out of the public school system or even
Yeah.
private school systems as things progress the way that we're progressing in our society, and then you're homeschooling. So
Yeah.
I'm just going to tell all of you, old, new, no matter what it is, where you are, at what place in your homeschool journey. The Acellus program, also called Power Homeschool.
Yeah.
They
It's
go
the
by
bomb.
both names. If you want accredited, then you would go with the Acellus accredited version. If you want just non-accredited, they're the exact same program. Then you would go with the Power Homeschool, but it's also called Acellus, Acellus. And it's $25 a month. You can cancel anytime. It's 7 courses, so you can even sign up to students at least on one student level if you wanted to, or not level. You can do multiple levels within one student. So
Yeah.
you could have one student, and you get to choose which 7 courses you want to do, and it's just great. So I mean, you could do 2 or 3 language arts programs on one student level, or 2 or 3 math programs, or whatever you want to do. It's been great. It's been a blessing. They have their own teachers, and it's all video, but it's not long form video. It's
Shorter
shorter
form
video. It's very goal oriented, so you can see how many lessons for that whole unit or that class, and then you can see how you're progressing. I mean, class by class, basically, you can see how you're progressing. So that's been really great. And there's so many classes to pick from.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
I mean, you could be doing high
True.
school level courses for the next 5 years.
Yeah,
if you wanted to
literally,
just,
literally.
keep
Yeah.
choosing different things to study,
Yep.
which is really neat. It's not limited to just like your basic bottom
Yeah.
line, like math and language arts, even though you can do basic level
Yeah,
stuff. But
absolutely.
there's also like so many different things to pick from. So I really love it. You should go check it out. I'm not paid for that, but it's amazing. And I'm telling you, old or new homeschoolers, you may really appreciate that program.
Absolutely.
All of my kids love it. They're all doing it, and they love it. And I love it because it frees me up
Yeah.
to just be the cheerleader,
To be the mom.
the supporter,
Yep.
and not the one-on-one teacher, which there's a time and place for all of that, but it's not right now in our family life, because I want to be the teacher for the other things, but I
Yeah.
don't want to necessarily be the teacher for I've been doing homeschool for, I think it's been 25 years now. I homeschooled another child before Matt was born for about 5 years. So I've been homeschooling for a long time, y'all. And I'm very happy with the Acellus program.
Yeah.
So anyway, and you're plugging right along
Yeah.
it was going to be an update. So you can just say your thoughts on, I mean, you and your brothers, your older brothers, you're super enjoying it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely enjoying the sales program and how it all works and stuff like that, and just how easy it is and how fast it actually goes and how fast you can learn on there.
Yeah.
Really makes it easy.
Yeah. And you're taking business math right now.
Yep, business math and language arts and some different stuff like that. Yeah.
So that's really cool because you hadn't done business math.
No.
You've done like a lot of like higher math, like
Yeah.
algebra and
Yeah,
stuff
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
But
No, I like the business math. It's it relates to real life, unlike the other maths, like the higher level maths. And there are certain applications where you're going to be able to use certain types of those higher levels of math and things like that. But I think really to have a very good foundation on business math, because it's just all types of really practical stuff.
But it's not that easy.
Yeah,
I peek at your lessons
Yeah.
sometimes and I'm like, I'm glad I'm not teaching that. I'm glad I don't have to figure out the percentage of interest or taxes for
Well, yeah, that
that
too. Like normal
mean-
math doesn't, at least the one that I was doing, doesn't teach you anything about how to do your taxes and stuff.
Yeah.
And how to like save money doing your taxes.
Right. Yeah.
And this one does, which is like super awesome, you know?
That's really cool.
So,
Really awesome. So that's an update on
schoolwork.
the schoolwork,
Yeah.
the land,
Yeah.
the things going on.
Yeah. So,
Been
big
doing
stuff to come.
Big stuff to come. Still doing the podcast, still fine tuning all of that. So hang with us. We're brand new to it. I know somebody was looking for links, so we're going to be trying to make sure we got links and everything. We've been working on the website. I put some time into that. So if you haven't been over to the website yet, go check it out because there's some new improvements over there. And we're going to be, the podcast will be over there. Of course, all of our videos are over there. All of our videos are on Rumble. If you have not already, put Rumble on your phone. Go follow some people on Rumble.
Absolutely.
We do have to be the movement and
for real.
and take some action, get out of our bad habits of clicking on these certain social media sites over and over again. And I know it's hard.
It's hard. It's
habits, hard. But Rumble's really getting a lot of momentum.
Yeah.
There's more and more people and creators joining over there that are not just politics.
Yeah,
and,
which is awesome.
So it's becoming more and more diverse, and it's really easy to navigate, easy to use, easy to follow. So go find us over there. We have we have a verified account over there, and all of our videos are over there, even the ones that YouTube hates. Yeah,
exactly.
They don't allow it.
They're already taken down over here on YouTube, but they're over there.
They are. You can find all of them there or on our website.
Yeah.
Especially if you're a native.
Yeah.
Remember, you get 10% off every order, and you get access to all of our videos ad-free on our website.
All of them, and the podcasts too.
And the podcast.
So, yeah.
So that's pretty cool. I think that's it.
Yes. Love y'all so much. This is just a short podcast for today. We just wanted to sit down, talk a little bit. We're going to go get some groceries from Odysee, right?
Yeah, we got to go pick up groceries.
Gotta go. Super fun.
Yeah.
Woohoo. So we gotta go. We gotta go do that. The boys are still working out there in the excavator. Beautiful thing about having it enclosed, you can work through dumping rain and has a windshield wiper and everything.
That's awesome.
All right, love y'all so much. We'll see y'all next time, or hear y'all next time. Bye bye.
Bye.